Boy, howdy. That sure was a long, hard hunt. I thought we'd never get this guy, but fellers, we got him.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
He's right.
This dude,
Hawk the bull.
Sheriff Tucson, what was your favorite part of this hunt?
My God, I think it had to be when we chased that bastard down to the mines. We flew it.
Boy,
that
the
bitch.
mines, he let us through the mines, I'll tell you the truth. I never thought we'd see him again, but luckily, Deputy Domino was there with his cosmic light. What you call that thing, Deputy Domino? Fast?
I call it.
Right?
What? What was your question?
He's saying that your cosmic light, as he explains it, which I think he's talking about your flashlight, son.
Oh, right. No, I call that my penis.
Okay.
It's actually a lantern. It's a lantern.
A
I'm sorry,
lantern.
boys. It's a lantern.
A lantern.
Okay, then. Hey, you Mr. Bounty back there. We didn't quite catch your name. What'd you say you're called around these parts?
First name Hawk, last name Pull.
Dude, actually, yourself. Change your name now.
Y'all, I automatically do not like this feller. Why do we have to bring him in alive?
I got his
Can't we
paper
just-
right. I'll explain
Because
why.
Can't we just tap him right now, Sheriff Tucson?
Listen, we're doing this for the money.
Listen, we're bringing him in alive because when we bring him in to my office, you get paid double the amount than if he died. Don't that sound good?
Y'all better believe I need that double amount, but you know what I say sometimes. Ain't no dollar sign on a piece of mind, all right? All I'm gonna say to Mr. Bounty back there, I ain't calling him by the name that he wants to be called because I don't respect him like that. But, Mr. Bounty, keep your mouth shut.
I tell you what, I best be getting paid for this expedition too.
Why you need that money anyway?
I need that money to get some food for myself and my horse, and well, I guess I better spill the beans for you fellas. Since we got a long ride back, give us something to talk about. I got me a little farm. I actually do. I know I have a reputation as a rough and tumble bounty hunter, but I actually do have me a little farm.
Oh,
down
really?
in the Nevada Plains. I need some chickens. I got me some cows.
Some
I got me some sheep. And they all need to be fed.
What kind of crop can you even grow around these parts?
Exactly, so I need money to buy some actual food.
That makes sense. I understand now. That makes sense. I get that. But you know what? I don't want this fella to shit up. Hey, get up.
Get up. I'm on the back of your horse.
I just mean to wake up, fool. Don't make me smack you again. Now,
I'll smack your wife.
No, you will not. You'll be in jail.
Oh, don't talk to me about your little farm. Your little farm probably on 5 acres on our hospitable land. You look like you look like you get scammed by the next snake oil salesman and turn right over.
Shut up, brokeback, or I'll make you.
It's 5 acres more land than you'll ever have there, buddy.
Don't talk about me on
'Cause
my
you're gonna be in
land.
jail.
You look like two bulls ran into each other and the nuts smacked together, and that's your face.
I'll show you a bull in a goddamn minute, boy.
smack him with your gun, deputy.
No!
Now listen, shut your
Young
mouth
fella,
for
where
a
did you learn to
second.
talk like that? You been from the city? I'm genuinely curious now. I know I said I didn't want you to talk, but I'm genuinely curious where you learned to run your mouth like that.
I'm starting to think that you were right, Austin. I'm not gonna lie.
This ain't no Midwest talk, that's for sure.
Listen, now I wanted to wake you up so I could understand something. Look at this. This here is your wanted post. It's got that dumbass name that you gave yourself, because you're a damn fool for naming yourself this, but it's got your name on here. But the
I can't read my
crab,
name. What's the name? I can't read it.
I ain't saying it because it has some negative voodoo attached to it. I'm feeling the voodoo.
It's unholy.
It's unholy. It's
I'll
unholy.
bite the ass of your horse right now if you don't say it.
We don't need no presence like that in our town. That's why you go into prison for a long time.
I hope they hang this son bitch.
You know what? I do too.
Wait, I need to understand because it's illegible on this Walmart poster. It was the only one I could find with your name on it. I can't see the crabs. What the hell did you do? I can see the money. It's a lot of money to bring you back alive. It's not a lot of money to bring you dead. Someone wants you alive. Why do they want you alive?
I'll tell you right now. Listen, I was robbing the stagecoach, and look, I got caught. I'm not gonna hold you.
So, do you want a chance to not lie to us before I say what your real crime was? Because I'm reading it right here.
And then I got held up, but I escaped.
This poster says you're...
Hold on, goddammit! Gonna make me lose my hat. Look at here. Well, yeah, I sure did got held up by the stagecoach, but the money's not problem. I done went on the cruise on the steamer that the owner of the company was riding on. I was trying to rob that whole boat. But before that, I had my crew skip with all the money, and I stayed just because I wanted revenge on that little money haver. So I shit in this plate, and I watched him eat it while playing poker. And he didn't taste nothing because I put a lot of salt. Yeah, and then
Y'all, I didn't understand a word he just said.
Yeah, listen.
Deputy, read his crimes.
Public urination.
I don't even know what that is, and it's got bad voodoo.
Well, public urination. I didn't know you were this illiterate. But also, he's also not wrong. That thing is true. I heard about this story. I can't believe it's actually this hot to a guy.
They may call me hawk too. but around these places, I be called from a butt.
Hold on. Are y'all saying that this fully grown adult man went pee-pee in the middle of the street?
He went
Did it 30
pee-pee,
times.
and he went
It says on
poo-poo.
here.
30 times?
It says 30 times he did it.
Young fella, did you drink too much water?
The only thing I'm guilty of drinking is your mom's pussy juice.
My mama is dead. Shut your mouth.
This son bitch can't keep getting away with it.
I was mixing a dry discharge in rum and making it soluble.
They're gonna hang this bastard.
You know, surprised you didn't like that idea, Deputy, given your comedic history. Anyways, continue with the reading of his crimes.
That's it.
Deputy, you gotta be the stupidest
As
out
far
of
as
the three,
I can
yeah?
read. As far as I can read. Hang on. Does someone else want to look at this? Hang on.
Can you just let the goddamn man explain his damn crimes? He's the man who did it.
I ain't trusting this fool.
I ain't
At
trusting
least
him
let
neither.
the man explain himself. We can't even decide if we trust him or not.
He
I've
can't
already
decide
decided.
whether he's on a plane, a train, an automobile, or a steamboat.
Yeah.
In his story, I mean.
I said stagecoach at the steamboat. You you couldn't even keep up with two places.
Listen. I've been looking for this guy.
Sheriff, my condolences for hiring these two dumbest people in the West.
Hey, shut up.
That's no way to talk about Deputy Domino and his horse.
Deputy, hit him with your gun again.
That's it. I'm hitting him again. You better keep quiet, boy. You
Now
speak when spoken to.
Now listen.
That's what I
Actually-
said to your mama.
You know what? Hit him one more time. But this time.
Stop it!
Thank you. I was going to tell you to hit him one more time for threatening to bite my beautiful, beautiful horse here, Sally. You don't deserve to get
I'll eat
beat on
your
no
steed
ass.
ass out.
What? What was that, Captain?
Nothing.
You're on thin ice, boy. You're on
Oh, you one of
thin
them
ice.
weirdos, huh? You one of them, huh? I knew that tool name had some weird voodoo on it. I knew it. Now he into the horse ass. I fucking knew it.
You freaky there, boy.
We got a real degenerate among us, gentlemen. A real degenerate.
Hey, I say we take him out right now.
Whoa! Did I not?
No.
Did I
Okay,
not
come on.
just explain?
We can talk about. Listen.
Did I not just explain that you get double the money if he lives?
Fellas,
I could have done 5 bounties in the time it took to track this dude down. All right? Could have got that money myself. Y'all forget that I am the merciless. What's the word? Not effortless. All of a sudden, ethicless bounty hunter of Nevada. Irony am I.
Fellas. We all seem like civilized men. Let's not make any harsh decisions. And right on. I may have come on a little strong. I'm not gonna hold you, especially for the two-wit deputy over here. But hey, let the bygones be bygones. Listen here, deputies. I consider you three a civilized men, and one thing that separates a civilized man.
First off, if you want to be a civilized man, you call me by my proper title of sheriff.
Sheriff, deputy, and Mr. Bounty Hunter. You know what separates a civilized man from an uncivilized man? Consciousness. So tell me, Sheriff, with your ugly mug, what is the bounty on my head to be brought in alive?
Hit him with your goddamn gun again.
That's 3.
This is what I'm talking about. You want to be civilized, but then you make these little backhanded comments, these snip, snap, oh, you evil, oh, you ugly. Like, why don't you just goddamn shut your fucking mouth? Shut the fuck up. Goddamn.
Hawk too.
Listen, I've been searching for this guy.
I had moonshine in my mouth when you said that, Sheriff. Oh,
Bounty Hunter Austin, listen to me. I've been looking for this guy for 4 months. 4 months I've been looking for this guy. As soon as this nigga's papers landed on my desk,
for
I knew
pissing?
I needed to go look for him. I knew it. You want to know why?
Why?
That nigga done shit on my front lawn. And I recognized his picture. I recognized that goddamn picture. I saw him do it. I saw him do it. That captain looked me.
I can hit this son bitch for you again if you want, Sheriff.
No. It's fine. I don't want to give the poor boy a concussion.
Before they called me the Hawk 2, they called me the Dookie Band around these parts.
That's right. Right here before us, gentlemen. He may have changed his name, but his original title was the Dookie Bastard.
And down south, they call me El Duque Delinquento.
Okay, guy.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It says Dookie Delinquent.
It means that he ate too much food down there.
I know how crazy that food gets down there, so I understand, man. I bet you couldn't hold it on. That shit's spicy.
You know.
Let's say the Delinquento was more liquento than it was solidento.
All right, I was about to stand up for him and say maybe he can't help himself, but he definitely can. He definitely can and chooses not to. And chooses not to help anyone else.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think this boy ain't from around here.
He's not.
No, he definitely is not. He definitely ain't. He definitely is from a country where they do not respect the front lawns of others. My deepest sympathies to you, Sheriff, for having to witness such a gruesome scene.
Yeah, my friend, partner.
I know what it's like.
Okay, partner. Listen. Yeah, he obviously isn't coming from somewhere intelligent because he can't seem to find a bathroom for his life.
True.
There's also shit everywhere. Like, what's going on?
Is this man homeless? Have we considered that?
Do you have a home, sir?
Deputy Domino, that does not excuse any of this.
My home is the open road of the West.
He is
That's
indeed
what I
a
thought.
homeless gentleman. He is indeed a homeless drifter.
Wow, you're the scummiest of the scum.
Do you even have a horse? Are you just riding from train to train?
I've been riding trains. I've been stealing stagecoaches. And let's just say it ain't no horse that I haven't rode.
Sheriff, write this down. We should add this to the charges.
Oh yeah, you're
Yes.
right. You're right. I should write that down. Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm more your assistant. I'll write it down. Hang on, I got you.
Thank you, Deputy. I appreciate that. Now, listen, gentlemen, we have to keep an eye out for any of the unsavory cops. Usually, there are bandits out in these parts. They like to look out for sheriffs and nick their badges, their tin stars, as they say.
And their bounties so they can get the money for themselves.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand. Well, you're bounty under many years, so I'm sure you've done it a couple times yourself.
Well, say, Mr. Sheriff, how much is my bounty? Because I never seen the poster myself, and when you held it up, the horse was swaying too much. I couldn't make it out.
Now, hold on. Let me look at this thing here. Your bounty is worth $1,850.
Whew. I could buy houses.
Damn! You must have been sitting in some important places. I mean, for fuck's sake, you did it in front of a sheriff's goddamn wow. Where else have you shot, huh?
Well, fellas, like I said, what differentiates a civilized man and a non-civilized man?
A toilet.
The civilized man can control where he lets out his discharges.
Right on, fellas, right on. But again, what differentiates consciousness? Fellas, what's your salary like?
Nigga, what the fuck are you saying?
This job is my salary.
So you're telling me you're gonna be splitting this 1853 equal ways?
Well, maybe not 3. I think the sheriff gets a little more. Come to think of it, kind of funny how he gets a little more even though we kind of did all the work.
I'm saying, Deputy Domino, are you gonna let it
Whoa,
fly?
gentlemen. Why are you letting this bastard, this duty delinquent, sweet talking info? He was talking about
Now
snake.
he's not getting nowhere with me. I'm
not
just starting
saying
to think.
nothing. I'm just
I'm
letting them
starting to
think for
think
themselves.
that-
Like, they're smart gentlemen. I
hey,
saw it myself.
Deputy Domino shined the light in the mine, and I smoked this fella out while you sat there and barked orders. Now, I do not doubt your wisdom and knowledge and superior strength of character, but I believe that a fella should be paid for what he did, not for what he said.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I heard Mr. Sheriff fire his gun.
Come to think of it, Mr. Sheriff, are you even armed?
I am indeed armed. Look right here. There's my gun. Right there.
All right. It looks pretty clean. It looks like it ain't been used. But, all right.
I clean it regularly. You don't need to worry about that. I clean it regularly.
You mean I clean it regularly, Sheriff?
Yeah, hold on now.
Yeah.
Who's cleaning the gun?
Listen, you clean that gun. I got another gun that I use plenty, and I keep that one very clean.
So, Sheriff, you saying your gun goes to another town? Your main gun goes to another town?
I'm gonna hit you myself this time. Damn. You get goddamn mouth shut until we get to goddamn prison and we get our damn payday. Now listen, John. I see that you're very upset. Very upset. I understand. Listen,
I'm pretty ticked off, partner.
I can tip the scales a little more in y'all favor if y'all get my drift.
I do. How much?
Well, before it was a bit of what are the numerical ways of saying this? Like 70, 30, 30? No, that's not math. What's math? I don't know this math shit. 3 ways, but I have more. So how about we just make it equal?
Sounds fair to me.
So each one of us gets about $616.06.
Oh, he quite fast at mathematics. I'll tell you that right now.
I have to, ration out my food for all my animals. I say, love them fellas. Hey, I tell you what, because of the great respect I have for your position in life, I will settle for 600 even. I don't speak for Deputy Domino, but that's good for me.
600?
600.
You know, Sheriff,
600?
that sounds good to me too.
Yeah. You know what? Fine. That's fine with me.
That means Sheriff
Alright.
gets an extra $32.
But,
Sounds like a deal to me.
but, we will have to wait till we get this man back into prison.
Now, fellas, if my mathematics are correct as well, Sheriff here will be getting 650, while the rest will be getting 600 on the hat. But
Yeah, that sounds
what if
good
I
to
Something
me.
like that. Something like that.
What if I told you 3 right here, right now? Is I used to run with this gang who, before I became the defecate delinquent that I am today, I had the fortune of robbing. And
What you
I-
mean?
Robin who?
Robin Hood.
Robin,
what?
Robin the Vigilante? Robin Thicke?
I've been robbing. I just robbed robbers. So
Say Robin.
I've been robbed robbers. So on the technicality, all 4 of us are respectable members of the law.
You're not a respectable member of the law.
That I'm just a member of
Not
the law
quite,
without
not
the
quite.
respect. But I just serve the
I
law of the
don't know about
West.
that.
I just serve the law
Your
of the West.
utmost disrespect for the law is quite frankly disgusting.
So
Yes.
if I may continue,
Just as disgusting as the stuff you leave on front lawns.
if I may continue, dear members of the law, as I am, upon robbing such large gang, and that I made away with 3 chests in a stagecoach, that I had stashed promptly in a cave, not far as 1 day of ride from where we are right now, and it holds around 30,000 United States dollars. So I'd say what?
30,000?
$30,000. So you are keen very
You mean like over 15 times what you're worth?
that's exactly what I'm saying. So say what? All 4 of us head over there right now, and by you all 4 being so graciously as give me this ride, we split that money over there 4 times, and each walk away back home all happy like with 7,500. And we all pretend this never happened. And you can just and I give you my head, I give you my gun, and I give you my journal. So that way you can return and claim the bounty that I was dead.
Now, hold on, gentlemen, hold on. How do we even know he's telling the truth?
Yeah, we don't.
You just look at the newspaper from 3 years ago, up there in Valentine, and you see
Now, how are we going to
what-
get a newspaper from 3 years ago out here in the desert?
You go to the Valentine. We can go to the Valentine right now, and we go to the mayor's office, and we find that out in the post office. I tell you, we'll be right there. But again, we'll be wasting the time between you and those $30,000 because it is a cave, and besides the little bear passing by, I ain't leave much security there.
Well,
I don't know.
Sheriff,
I don't know.
Sheriff, I need to talk to you about something, Sheriff, but he can't listen, so I'm gonna beat the shit out of him till he passes out.
Hey, hold on now, hold on. Yo, yo.
I think he's out. That just sounds like you're fucking the shit out of him.
Sheriff, how about we hear him out, we go to his location, we grab the loot, and we still take him to jail.
If it's there.
Yeah, we can.
So we get the loot,
stash it is
and we
evidence.
get the bounty.
Yeah. We can, as they say, stash it is evidence.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of liking this idea.
But that's only if it's there. It won't hurt nothing to go down there with him. Because after all, we'll still have him in captivity. If he is lying, then we will unleash Deputy Domino on him again and head straight to the prison.
That was my idea. That sounds like we're all in agreement.
All right. Wake him up.
Hey, wake up, buddy. Hey, let me see your water canteen real quick. Wake up, buddy.
Did you have a nice nap?
Oh, my head.
I hope so, because we're going to your cave.
Listen there, feller. We like your idea.
You owe me a new head, Deputy Domino.
Well, if we find the loot, you have whatever you need, partner.
I say you take a left right there and you start heading east. For about, actually, from here on out, it'll be less than a day. We could be there in a couple of hours.
All right, boys.
All right.
I had interpreted you would argue whether to take me there all up until our destination. So I estimated a day of travel, but say no more. From here on out, it's about an hour or two. And if we hustle now, we might get there in the last 30 minutes.
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
Last 30 minutes of what? Life?
Less than 30 minutes, I said.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, listen, Nick.
Actually. Anyways, giddy up, horses.
Let's get it going. Yeah!
Straight interlude.
All right, gentlemen, it looks like we're nearing our destination.
I'm saying, what's about? You see that hill in about?
Hey, you don't have to speak up. I can't hear you over the headphones.
slow down.
Whoa, Nelly, whoa, Nelly.
There might be
whoa.
some traps laid over here. I do not recall.
Whoa, Nelly, whoa.
I thought you said there was no security other than a bear.
Well, I say, a lady gotta keep a little secrets in her sleeve, right on?
Now, hold on. We were just asking if you were lying to us. Why did you lie?
I ain't lie. I just said it may be some traps. I ain't recall if I left any. I was in such a hurry with all the gang chasing me. I had to hide my tracks. You gotta understand what kind of position I was in.
I don't know. I'm not really understanding half of what you say. But
Listen.
tell you
Just
what, Sheriff, I got me a plan.
What's your
Got
plan?
us a plan, really.
What's the plan?
My plan is you take him off of your horse and you dangle him out from the front of your horse so that
There's no
and drag
traps.
him on
There
the
is
ground.
no traps. There's no traps. My memory has just been blessed once again by the Lord. There are no traps right on ahead. I just mean I was just looking for an excuse to talk to y'all.
Oh,
fellas.
good Lord.
That's gotta be
Guys.
That's gotta be
Guys,
the
he
most
was.
unbelievable thing I've heard all day.
Every word that comes out of this feller's mouth makes me trust him more, less and less.
Guys, he wasn't lying. If you look around this corner here towards the front of the building, there are pieces of shit all over the place. I think these are the tracks he was talking about.
Perhaps.
Azara's headquarters, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I'll tell you as we're riding on towards that cave. I'll tell you how we got here. I was riding the stagecoach with all the chests filled up with dollars, running away from the gang. They thought I left south. I actually went east. And I tell you right now, I found this abandoned town. I pretended the stagecoach crashed, set that on fire, and hid the chest in the cave. But fellas, I've been reflecting, and while we was riding, and my view was simply the steed derriere of Mr. Sheriff over here, I just realized a fresh goddamn thing. I said to myself, if I was in the position of one of you fine gentlemen right here, what would stop me from shooting my own self in the head and making it off with 10,000 each? What say y'all, fellas?
Not sure what you're getting at.
Yeah,
Getting at that it's not quite fair of me to say that 30,000 divided by amongst four gentlemen like us is a fair play. So how about that? I give you a 10,000 each off that chest. We throw the chest down the mountain. It breaks. I give you my journal, my gun, and my head. And in exchange, I get one of y'all's fine horses, so I can be on my merry way, and I get no money. Because one thing I can do is find me some money. But my life, I only got one.
You know what I just realized?
What's that, Sheriff?
That's not a bad idea, but then I remembered. We can just take this nigga in and collect this money anyway.
Exactly.
Fellas,
You really thought you had us on the ropes, didn't you?
fellas.
But the truth was,
How about that,
the
Bartman?
ropes were still around your neck.
I mean, quite literally.
As they are around my arms right now, fellas. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of caves right around that hill, and boy, are they slippery. Will you really risk looking for it without me?
Hey, where'd all these caves come from? They weren't there a second ago.
Well, okay.
Did he?
We turned the
Did he
corner.
just speak them into existence?
No, as soon as we turn the corner, it's an optical illusion of the West.
Man, this guy really
Whoa.
chose a good hiding spot. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I'm much obliged, Sheriff.
So you're saying that we won't find it without your help, and you won't help us unless we let you go.
Right on. But see, there's another predicament, Sheriff. This is a cliff, so even on the ride and back, we would have to ride all four of us on 3 horses. And god damn if it won't be hard, because it's only one way out of here, and that is the way we came. So, how about we make an agreement? You take you give me one gun.
Is this
No,
nigga
absolutely
serious?
not.
Hold on,
No
hold on,
guns.
hold
No
on.
guns. You get no guns.
All right. Well, how about this then? One of you fellas, not the sheriff, because I have the utmost respect for Mr. Sheriff right here. You give me one of your horses. For example, you, Mr. Deputy, and you share it with the bounty hunter right there, while me and Sheriff ride on separate horses, because I trust the fella right there, and not to put one in my derriere. Therefore, I can guide my way by myself, and worst comes to worst, at least I have the decency to run away while being shot at, and not just straight while I'm hanging on the horse's derriere of the sheriff right here.
I'm still not quite sure
I don't
what
know.
you're
I
getting at.
kind of like this idea.
I still see no
I
reason.
could keep him directly in my line of sight. In behind me. But you know what I mean. He's basically right there.
Precisely. I'll be right in front of you, Mr. Sheriff, guiding your way through the correct
And
cave.
y'all were talking earlier about me not doing enough. So how about I supervise this goddamn prisoner and keep him, in line?
I say he walks until we find the treasure. There's plenty room for him to walk in front of your horse, Sheriff.
Listen. I mean, you're gonna have to trust me on this. I have a good feeling. We're gonna get the money. We're gonna let this son of a bitch go.
I see we're partial quiet here. Deputy Domino, why don't you decide for us?
Well, I'm an employee of Mr. Sheriff, so whatever he says shall go.
Well, last
thank
time I
you,
checked, it's the
son.
land of the free and the democracy, so Mr. Bounty Hunter, you would have to oblige. And may I please have one of your horses, fellas?
If he runs off, I'm pulling out my P90.
It's quite a modern pistol you have.
It ain't no pistol. You gon' find out if you run off.
This
Well, I pray I never do.
I really wonder what a
okay.
P90 is. I've never heard
It's-
of such weaponry in this time period.
It's a type of pickup. It's a workout program. But more importantly, for the context of this story, it's a gun. A gun that fires 90 bullets per second.
Amen, brother. Amen, Barker.
At least that's what the salesman told me. Everybody knows that a salesman would never lie.
What did your salesman look like? He have a fancy machine that puked this bitch out?
Maybe.
Anyway,
I didn't question.
I agree with your assessment. Just shoot him if he try to run away. Let's get on with this shit.
Alright.
Thank you for the horse, Deputy Domino. Oh, it do feel nice to stretch my legs rather than my belly, riding all on my stomach all the way here on the sheriff's horse. But I do say it is quite a beautiful horse, Mr. Sheriff.
You take care of that horse.
I will. You go ride with the Mr. Bounty Hunter right there. Follow me, fellas.
Don't get too close.
All right, boys, let's follow him.
Now, which? Yeah, get on. Yeah.
Alright, enough.
Whoa. Can you forgive a man for enjoying a little bit of ride? Perhaps one of my last. Because I don't even know if there'll be a bullet in my back by the time I turn it to you. Now which cave?
I'm holding this thing out. Tell you what, Deputy, let's switch places. I'ma hold the gun, you take the reins.
Sounds like a plan, master.
That's a damn fine idea.
Feels good to be back on the saddle. Let's do it.
Pardon my laugh.
All right, now
pardon
how
my laugh.
far you expect this cavern is from where we at now?
Now I say the way I found it is, the star in the sky that do not move. It was right damn above it when you stand in that center right there, right by the cliff. So I know you fellas don't trust me, so allow me to go stand back to the cliff, and you look at me, and look, the nightfall's about to happen, the sun done setting. Allow us to wait just a couple more minutes until the night sky illuminates by the star that will guide us to our treasure.
All right, we'll trust you on this one.
Sheriff, may I have my cigarettes?
All right, I could go for a smoke as well.
Can I bum one off you, partner?
I got you, partner.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Deputy Domino, how did you get in this line of work? You look like a fine gentleman yourself, and by the looks of it, you come all the way from the city. Was the life there not glamorous enough for a young fellow like you?
Listen there, partner. Buttering me up will not get you your way. I just want you to know that. But I will say, where I come from, you're either a sheep farmer or you work for the law enforcement. And I picked law enforcement.
And how come you didn't stay with enforcing the law in that beautiful city of yours of Saint Denis? Came the way out to the sticks to us.
Too much red tape. Too much politics. How much paperwork you have to do when you make an arrest over there.
Yeah,
over here,
I
we
get
could just
ya.
kill people, and it's like fine for the most part.
Whoa.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong though.
It does. Let's not try to make it seem like this is a normal thing. We don't kill all of our guys.
No, we don't do that. Wink.
Maybe like 20 to 30% of them.
You're making it sound like I'm next on the list.
I wouldn't worry if I were you, partner.
You might still be. Just saying.
Come on, fellers. Is the greed the greatest sin of ours? It must not be.
The way I see it, we are recovering valuables from someone who does not deserve to have them.
Agreed.
Meaning you.
Last time I checked, my pay for my dead body is nothing but $750. I say when it's already $30,000 in your saddlebag, that ain't much of a difference, is it?
I agree with.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And as a gesture of good faith, here's my head, Mr. Bounty Hunter. You have it right on, and you hold on to it all up until the Valentine.
Here, put it in your sack.
Right, fellas, I see the star. I see the star, fellas. I see it. All right, so it should be the third cave up in that column. Now, allow me. You can draw all your guns you want on me. I'll go get it. Actually, may I have a gun with one bullet?
Why do you want a gun so bad?
It don't matter how many times you ask. We ain't giving you no weapons.
Fellers, have I deceived you up until now?
Kind of.
Fair enough. But look, I told you about the damn bear up there that hides and sits there no problem. May I have a gun with one bullet? Because if I shoot at Lee, now last time I checked, there's 3 fine gentlemen in front of me. If I put a bullet in one of them, is there 2 more will just fire back right at me?
Yeah.
How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? You still haven't explained why you need a bullet.
He just said because the bear. He's to protect himself.
In the cave that I'm going to go get the money from.
We can shoot him ourselves. We don't need you.
Well, you're not coming.
Him.
You're not coming to the cave with me, are you not? Because you're afraid that I'll kill you in that cave, and you're not all 3 coming up to the cave because you're afraid the horses will run away. Come the bear. So look, just give me the gun.
Young fella, you ain't down with this life like that. Y'all, you do not know.
Okay, give me a knife. I'll say it right now. Just give me a damn knife. And at least I'll be able to defend myself from the bear.
Idea, actually.
Give me the knife,
That's better than a gun.
And I'll bring the bear right out here. No problem out.
I still say that this is a bad idea.
Look, throw it at my feet. Look, let me take 3 steps back and throw it at my feet. And not at these boots, because I plan to sell them as soon as I make it to town with one of your horses.
I say do it.
Not sure what that has to do with it.
I say do it. I say it's a good idea. Give him the knife.
Thank you. Thank you, fellas. I shall be right back. I'll just climb that cave. That is all. Ugh. Y'all fellas can talk about whatever y'all want. I won't hear it anyways.
All right, guys. Keep your guns at the ready. Keep your guns at the ready. If he tries to rush and bum rush us, you shoot him.
Sheriff, if I'm being honest with you, I left my gun back at the station.
What the fuck?
This is actually just a stick.
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? What?
How did you get this job?
Can I remind you that where I come from, you're either a sheep farmer or law enforcement. You weren't exactly intelligent.
Okay, where you are,
Seems
Mr.
like
Bear?
you brought a little bit of your city out to us in the form of you.
Oh, no, I'm just playing, fellas. There's nobody here.
Oh, cool. All right. Sick. You wouldn't want me to take my gun out and shoot you.
Oh, I'm very afraid of your gun.
As you should be, sir.
Have you got the money yet?
I'm checking. Oh, it's right there. Look at here, fellas. You see that big chest? That's goddamn 30,000 American dollars in there. I'm bringing it down.
Bring it out. We watching you. I ain't seen no bear, by the way. Hand over
There
that
it is,
knife.
fellas. Here's your knife, fella. Don't get all up hot in here. Here. Look, allow me to count the money, and I'll hand it all over to your fellas. And I'll hop on that horse, and all four of us should be on our merry way. Oh, what a beautiful sound and smell of that paper.
What'd you think, Sheriff?
This is more money than I ever thought I'd be making as a sheriff. This is incredible.
Here's your sheriff. You don't spend it on my place, all right?
We rich!
Here's your sheriff, Mr. Deputy. And here's your sheriff, Mr. Bounty Hunter.
Money, 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 money. Oh, money,
I
money,
like
money,
that.
money,
I like
money.
that. That's fun. That's
Money,
fun.
money, 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 money.
money.
Currency.
Oh, Deputy, we had a vibe going.
Why you gotta ruin it,
I don't
deputy?
know. It sounds like a bunch of nonsense to me, partner.
Hold on.
All right, Mr. Delinquent.
We're not done yet. We're not done just yet. Mr. Sheriff, would you hand my gun over to Mr. Domino?
You go, Mr. Domino.
Thank you.
That could replace the stick in your holster. I cannot help but notice that you ain't have one.
How did you notice that, boy?
I'm sorry. I just got a keen eye. And Mr. Sheriff, here go my journal so you can present it as the verification of my death.
Thank you.
All right. Giddy up, gentlemen. Let's ride on. All up until the little crossroad over there in the distance. And there I shall part ways with all three lovely gentlemen of yours.
You know, I just gotta ask you this one thing. You seem pretty intelligent for a person who likes to run around shitting in places they shouldn't be shitting. So I gotta ask, how did you get into this line of work?
In the sitting place? Oh, well, that's just perfect little story until the little crossroad was there as we ride. I'll tell it right now. I was just fed up with the establishment, I'll tell you that. And it's just considered that as my way of protesting that. And you may even ask, what shall I do later? As in continuing my line of work or not? Ask me right on, Mr. Deputy.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, I tell you what. Oh, there goes the crossroad. Let me stop your lovely horse. And I thank you. I cannot thank you enough, actually, for this beautiful gift to me. And I hope you can buy as many horses you like with your $30,000. So, like I said, I am going to, visit budget places and continue my protest against the establishment by defecating all over the place. You could damn say I'm going to be a train hopper.
Wow.
All right, boys. I'm gonna need you to do me something.
Put your goddamn hands in the air! Nah! No, hold on! This is the stand-up, gentlemen! Our plan works! Our plan works!
I could have never gotten here to this cave by myself, gentlemen. Thank you for the beautiful protection.
Now I will be taking those shares, my good man. Thank you.
No, you will not. No, you will not. I may have been double-crossed, but I still have the faster gun.
No,
Check this thing
you
out.
have a gun pointed at
This is a
you right
prototype
now.
Sheriff.
Pellington 90 assault rifle that fires 90 bullets per second.
What?
But there's a cold iron to your head, Mr. Bounty Hunter. Now, just don't make any sudden
There's
movements.
a cold iron to your chest.
Sheriff, why are you doing this?
Listen.
I ain't no sheriff. I killed the real sheriff like 4 months ago. That nigga's dead.
I invited you to my wedding.
Listen.
You got
That's-
married?
That's
Don't
my
worry
dear.
about it.
That's my dear friend here, Mr. Sheriff.
Listen, deputy.
We've been eyeing this 30,000 for so long, but we just didn't have accurate protection. And when we got here, we didn't even need it. So, fellas, I'd like to thank you much obliged for your help to get us here.
And let me
Sheriff.
leave you with this, my good man. I would like to officially introduce myself as the Rizzler. And
The Rizzler?
the Rizzler. And
Somehow that's worse than his nickname.
that's my new nickname, actually. my old nickname, back when I was teaming with the Duty Delinquent, was actually known as the Pissin.
Shit, what's a P? Pissing.
Pawn?
Pissing protruder.
Nah, it's not good enough.
Perpetrator! Pissin perpetrator! Let's go!
That's it.
Okay, cut all that out and now back here.
They used to call me the Pissin perpetrator. Y'all been duped. My partner's been on the run for years. I was looking for him for 4 months, and I finally got him. Our plan worked. We did it. We're taking all our money back. We're leaving y'all dumbasses without your horses and all your money and your gun. Give me that. Give me that fucking
you are not.
Hang on. There's
No,
only
you
one
are
flaw.
not.
There is only one flaw with your plan, Mr. Sheriff.
What's that?
You gave me a gun earlier.
That's very funny, Mr. Deputy. Do you think I would not empty my own gun? I never carry ammunition up until I met you fellas. That's why I never shot back. It's all part of my plan to get in your old trust and not firing a single bullet. Feel free to dispose.
Well, you forgot one other problem. I still have the stick. Quick, bounty hunter, grab his gun. Grab his gun, grab his gun, grab his gun.
Smack him. Smack them both.
Bang, 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 bang.
No, that ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. You got hit with the mighty domino smack. Take his money. Let's ride. Thus shall be done to all evildoers in the wild, wild west. Do not cross Deputy Domino, now Sheriff Domino, and the bounty hunter irony am I. This will set the rights of African Americans back 60 years.
Hey, piss perpetrator. You worry, no, we gon' catch up to them. I done fed all y'all horses diarrhea just in case as we lay on this cold ground.
Come
on, bruh.
Yeah, we gon' catch up to them in no time. Get off, piss perpetrator. Our song ain't sang just yet.
Let's get after it. Let's get
To be continued.